bench, now starting. When he started, he averages 11.5. Coming off the bench, he averages 20 points.
Back to Hoiberg. Sandfort's first attempt, and that rattles through. Huskers 5 for 6 to start, and that is make number 78 on the year, which is the best in the conference.
And just the movement that he has is what makes him so tough to guard.
Pulls down the board.
Trying to get a piece, but you can't get a foul.
Pryce Sandfort against Illinois on Sunday. Got off to such a great start. Really couldn't get looks in the second half. And topic of conversation this week, Buchanan stepped in way long. Dale Jacobson on the floor along with Frager. They've gone to the bench here early in this ballgame. Mass thought there was help. He waited a sec, he bought some time, and he put it in.
Hey, and I love a good shot fake. Like, I'm probably the guy that made me the happiest of shot fake. He didn't need the shot fake, though. That made me happy.
You're muscle memory, right?
Absolutely, yeah,
whether you
correct.
need it or
Yeah,
not, you
for
practice
sure.
10,000 times.
Absolutely. Well, it's not like Rink Mass is a great athlete. Now, he's a very good athlete, but there's a difference. Okay, 20.
Cerno throwing it away again. 3 straight possessions. Sandfort on the other end, and he finishes. And to your point, that is 3 consecutive giveaways.
And you need to. We've just talked about Nebraska last 2 games. They've struggled on the defensive glass. You got to get a shot, so at least you give yourself a chance to get set on the offensive side, and then defensively gives you a chance to get set. To get back to that left hand, and he did. He got in there. You talked about the footwork, but it's the ball fake to come back to the footwork, just misses it.
Pryce just got it back, thought about the 3, took the 3, bad decision.
And as you said, 10 points early on in this Rink Mass, or 11, excuse me, to get him so involved after kind of a slow last 5 games for him. Really important for this Nebraska team. Loses it on the way up, and now Nebraska has it. So can Rutgers guard for the next 15 seconds here and get us another stop?
The other part for Nebraska here is Sandfort goes to work down low. Buchanan is back in the game after leaving early. Left that short. As we're in the final minute here of this first half. 9th-ranked Huskers. Sandfort pulls up. 1.5, awkwardly, just kind of holding what looked like his groin area. Nothing happened in terms of collision or anything like that. He went back to the locker room, didn't come back late in the first half.
About what Rutgers does as far as, how the 3rd worst as far as the Big Ten goes is, 3-point percentage, and there's 2 wide open looks for Nebraska.
Zerno off the quick pass. Those are his first points. First back to Zerno. Can he make it back to back?
That would have been good for this Rutgers offense, just to kind of get that stop offensively, what they've been doing. You know what he wants to do. He wants to do. There he goes underneath the screen, and lucky, and it's
contact, no whistle. Extra move, that went off of Lawrence's shoulder all the way across. And Zerno threw it to no one.
But it's the scramble defense of Nebraska that forces this. Now, there was a lot of long skip passes, which forced long closeouts, but Nebraska was there on every closeout. Most teams, at some point, there's a breakdown. This Nebraska team, there isn't. They're helping for each other, and that's why they are as good as they are.
And you pointed this out earlier, this new era of college basketball, the changing landscape. They have a lot of players, not everyone, but a lot of players who have worn that uniform for 2, 3, 4 seasons. And now,
right, like you're going to have some help, but in general, play extremely well and see how deep of a run. But this team can make an extremely deep run in the NCAA tournament.
Sandfort turned the corner, and a beautiful find, and Buchanan jumped
in the nation and what they're able to do. And again, you're seeing it here this afternoon.
Jacobson in the ball game, 4 different scores in double figures this afternoon for Nebraska. Sandfort, one of them.
That only 5 turnovers.
They only average 9 on the season. Also towards the top. Again, how do you get to 20-0? How do you get top 10 in the country? All these numbers. Sandfort for 3. So they got this. Now 6:10 to go. Time starting to slip away. The Scarlet Knights with Tariq Francis back on the floor.
Only 10 points on the afternoon here, too.
All of those in the first half, but they did it 6'9".
Well,
not 7 feet. I don't know.
maybe you got to be an athlete. Since I'm not an athlete, maybe that's the difference. There's another great pass by Nebraska.
And Hoiberg's ability to just stop on a dime. Sandfort, I mean, the footwork to win that first NCAA tournament game.
Should I go down a limb here and say I think they're going to win their first NCAA tournament game? I mean, is that all right to say that?
I mean,
I'll go on a limb.
You're not putting any more pressure on them than they will already have.
Absolutely. No. State, Minnesota, Washington, Maryland, Michigan State, Penn State to finish. So, again, the growth, the development of their young players, and working, continuing to how to get better on that defensive end. But the game's faster here in America than it is overseas. So that makes your decision-making become faster.
And with the shot clock, Sandfort released.